4 minutes. It's rare, but it does happen that I sometimes run tardy. But I'll have you know I was sitting down at 3:30. So, we were all here. Welcome to the broadcast. It is Friday's edition of Vada's Wonderland. I'm so happy to see so many pre-live viewers. What up, Glenn? How did the NFL go last night for you? In your favor, I hope. Oh my God, what up, Kobe? And Kelsey, I'm not ignoring you. I know you were here first before any of these men, so I'm just saving the best for last, I guess. You set the goals, indeed. So, before we launch into all the digressions we will have in today's broadcast, Mark Gage loves to set a goal for whatever festive awards are on deck currently on the awards. What do you call it? Menu? So the seasonal one that he's chosen is the Haps Fall Award. There's a couple of fall ones. So, Mr. Gage, before we launch into it, how many is our goal today? Please make it realistic. I don't even know if we hit it yesterday. I think we did. Yesterday it was 15. We'll wait. I have stamina. I just hope it doesn't hold the broadcast up. 2. All right. Well, if Mr. Gage doesn't shout out the goal within like the next 5 seconds, because my patience is waning or waxing. I'm not sure which one is smaller. Thank you, Molly, for the Haps Hug Award. All right. It sounds like the goal of the broadcast has been determined by Andrew from Scotland, who's also enlightened me that my patience is waning. Oh, it's Mr. Gage. Well, look at that.
A mathematics equation. So I guess the real thing to do here is 11 plus 2. That's 13 biatches, 13 Haps Fall Awards, and we have 0.
So let this party begin. It's Friday, so it's a party, right? Keep it light and right and bright and tight. I actually don't know if my fitness challenge started. When's the 9th? Well, hello, Lucia. How are you? God, you can't just shout out multiple goals for multiple awards, Mark Gage. Are you going to keep track? Because I have a hard enough keeping track of one. I feel like a tool every time I click to see how many awards I've gotten and count. So how about we'll go with Jesus? This is getting difficult. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm going to go with it. 13 Haps Fall and 6 Hapsy Awards, and Mark Gage has to keep track. So I'm off that duty. So good luck, Mr. Gage. Please try not to leave the broadcast because you're now counting. And Lucia, there's a theme this week. Of course there's a theme. There's a theme every week, but
I just don't know how my mic setting gets switched on its own, these goddamn poltergeists.
So the theme of the week, as announced by Peter and Pablo, I'm not meaning to laugh. It's just that Peter looked really nice today. Anyhow, they said that the theme is Haps Nightlife. So hashtag Haps Nightlife, guys, get your broadcasting on. All you have to do is come up with a broadcast that you think fits the theme of Haps Nightlife, and you have to add the hashtag in the broadcast. So I don't know why I'm feeling the need to just expel this knowledge. It's just that a lot of people are like, I did that, but you didn't put the hashtag in the title, and so therefore you didn't get it, counted to the contribution of Haps Nightlife or whatever the heck the last theme was, like Haps Sunset. I missed a whole week of my life, so I actually didn't even know that was the theme. You're welcome, Lucia Haps team. I do what I can to simp for you all. So please participate in Haps Nightlife with me. I will be doing a special episode of Vada After Dark. I might be reaching out to some of you peeps. Lucia, I'm winking at you. / actually, you might be busy next week. I'm not really sure. So, hi, Siog. Oh my God. What time is it in India?
Mumbai, to be precise. Sorry, that was not whispering, Siog. I just got so excited I couldn't lower my voice down to the proper decibel to greet you in a whisper.
Can you lay on the couch and with cats and nap? Sure. I mean, literally, Molly, you can do whatever the heck you want. So why not? It's 4:11 a.m. Siog, are you suffering from insomnia, my friend? Oh my goodness. Mr. Bedazzlement himself is here. Hello, James. Sorry, that's your middle name. I realize people don't go by their middle names often, but you do. So that's cool. If you guys didn't know what James's middle name was, I'm so happy to finally know because it's been really confusing having two good friends named James. Coincidentally, who are the only two people who have got me birthday gifts, which that literally doesn't even make sense that they have got me anything because it's not even my birthday yet. But the Jameses are on fire. And well, the other James, I've known him forever, like IRL, my neighbor. And then this James, we were lesbian lovers in like a former life, I guess. Yikes. Anyhow, do you see my lamp? It's kind of light out, but I hung it. You're watching Squid Game. I hope you're watching it with the subtitles and not in American. I can try to help you sleep. Do you want a song? Like a night-night song? Like I used to sing for you? You're about to start working on your son's football game as the Chain Gang crew. Yes! Oh my God, I felt like you when I yelled out like that. Ew. Not you, but like just you for me. It was a little out of character. We were so lesbian lovers. God damn it, man child. I'm allowed to say that. Anyhow, I just want to know how many lives I've lived as a lesbian. Can you help me sleep? All right, back to Siog. Thank you for the 10 cents, Eric Miller. I really love being treated like that by men, just throwing dimes at me because, I was a dime piece in my 20s. So thank you. And also, Siog, that's so kind. I am trying to think of a nice song that would, put you at ease. Do you like Britney Spears by chance? Because it's always chance to. I don't know if I'm quite ready for Moon River, but you're right, Siog. Oh my God. Thank you, Andy, for the 10 cents. Maybe if I collect enough, I will be a dime piece again, as I will be able to afford facial threading and all the fillers. I had to quit getting fillers. Coincidentally, I got those in my 20s too. All right. Thank you for the other 10 cents. That's 30 cents. Apparently, I'm still counting awards, and no one set an award goal for the 10 cents, by the way, gentlemen. So if you just add all your 10 cents up, you could help me get one Haps fall in. So choose wisely when you hit that menu. Thank you for the Haps Fall Award, Molly. I'm literally falling for you, and it's causing me to perspire a little bit. Because, well, when you fall for someone, sometimes you sweat. They make you a little nervous. I hear butterflies actually aren't a good thing, someone says. I think the holistic psychologist. So pretty much everything I ever learned about love is confusing and wrong. But Molly, well, the men are throwing dimes at me. I'm actually falling for you. So here you go. The men are still throwing dimes, and I'm still falling for Molly. So thank you for the Haps Fall Award, Molly. And, well, the men throw their dimes. I'm going to sing Siog a song. Well, I guess Andy is the only one, but he's an educator. I might have something better than a dime. Maybe. I mean, this lamp, first of all. But you guys, try not to distract me with all these 10 cents because I'm trying to put Siog night-night. Okay, Siog, are you ready for your song? Oh my God. Hi, Mommy Lane. I added myself back on Life 360, so now I, can't go missing. Oh my God, you're on a roll, Mr. Gage. It's hilarious that you're giving awards and not even giving the ones that you set a goal for. Your mind astonishes me. Truly, there's no one like you, Mr. Gage. Wait till the next gift let me try to read. Wait till you see the next gift. I can't wait to see you. I almost slipped. Really? Oh my God, I'm trying to forget what you said because you did say something that might have alluded, I can do better than a dime. What could it be? I'm going to stop thinking. I'm going to stop thinking because if I figure it out, I'll be disappointed. I won't really, but I don't like to ruin surprises. Have you seen the show? It's very dark. I have heard so much about the show. I've heard so many rave reviews. I really, really do like Korean, psychological thrillers and Korean scary movies are awesome. However, I have not watched Squid Game because of this. right now, I just don't really want to let that much dark stuff in. So if, at some point in the future, I'm feeling a little lighter on air, maybe I'll check out Squid Game. But quite honestly, the whole theme is a little too Hunger Game-ish for me, and I think I'm going to let it pass. So that's just my gut. I usually know when I want to watch something, and I know when I don't want to watch something before I watch it. And I think that I'm going to pass on Squid Game. But I love Korean stuff, and I think that Korean Hollywood is dope as fuck. And if you watch it, please do not watch it with the American like dubbed over shit. Like you're wasting your life. Like what are you even doing? Go watch an American show then. It ruins it. Like just read it. Please, if you're going to watch Korean, do it right. That's all I'd say. All right, I'm going to stop judging now. Something I haven't even watched. Oh, I liked Ratchet, but the colors help. I guess. All right, this is for Siog. Moon River, wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style. Suyog, night, night. Oh, dream maker, your heart breaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Am I coming to Mumbai? Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. What up, Onion Muffin? We're after the same rainbow scent. Waiting round the bend. My Suyog is my friend. Moon, river, and me. And Suyog, perhaps eating Vedas because Vada is an Indian snack. Night, night, Suyog. Sleep well. And just release everything that you remember from watching the show. Just kick it out of your brain and think of Moon River and happy thoughts and stars and the moon and the sun that you might see when you rise in India tomorrow morning. Which, Siog, my gosh, it already is morning time. So hurry to bed now. And for the rest of you guys, I've not had enough time with you yet. In fact, we're just getting started. Thank you, Mommy Lane. That's really nice. Let me know if you have any requests as I'm in a karaoke Kara fun mood. Is that Carrie Vernon? I can't even look at the screen right now because it's been a minute. Oh my God, it is Carrie Vernon. I was hoping. One of my active sponsors who's, I haven't seen him on the Haps in a minute, but like Haps 1 week is like a year. So chances are he was literally like signed in 3 days ago. Thank you, Paul Daly, for the Nailed It award. I'm not sure what I nailed other than that hook into the ceiling. Carrie Vernon, how are you? Vibrant, voluptuous, valued, valorous, vigorous, visionary, Vada Vernon. Just kidding. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I never know if things are actually jokes or real, so I just keep going with it until somebody tells me, Jesus, Vada, that wasn't serious. Okay, Mr. Vernon, I'm sorry. But because you're here, I'm going to sing my song that you requested. It's not the best, but I want to do it for you because I just remember once you said that you wanted me to, and I've practiced a tiny bit. Crap, what one was it? I'm going to go with the one with 1 million views. That seems great. Okay, night, night, Siog. Pleasant sleep, and we'll see you soon. Say goodnight to Siog. Everybody wish Siog sweet dreams, okay? Sorry, Veda, but if I have the option to watch a dubbed version, I have to go with it. Pfft, whatever, Eric Miller, get out of town. Why don't you just watch something American? Oh my God, Cash fucking Money? Stop it. That is absolutely crazy town. While I decompress over this award, Mr. Bedazzled Nemest, I need to sing this song for Carrie Vernon. I'm sweating and crazy. Everybody I've ever dated has called me crazy. Isn't that great? I have warned them. And they're always like, nah, you're normal. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Have fun chain fencing it at the football game. Is that right? I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so blue. Thank you for the super heart. Carrie Vernon. I knew I loved you as long as you wanted. Thank you for the peace award, Mr. Nemest. And may your son win his football game. Don't blame me if they don't. Like, it's not somebody new. I never like to wish sports well. Redact it. I redact it. Worry. Why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? You have to keep it low. Oh, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Thank you for all these generous awards. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for hiding, and I'm crazy for loving you. I'm hugging a man and singing to another one. That's crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Oh God, it's another takeover, but you know he's going to the football field. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you and you and you, and it's a Haps Nightlife Award theme. That was what's the word? Torrentialous? That was terrible. But it's a real fun one. And Carrie Vernon,
What kind of adventurer are you?
I will sing a song you tell me to sing any day. Sorry, Patsy, for, trying to sing in a different octave and then, well, whatever. Wow, I was honestly just blown away with the generosity happening on screen. What a great Friday. Bless the Broken Road by like the Rascal Flats. Are you throwing out a request, Mommy? Yes, James is a great guy, but he's headed to the football field right now, so don't distract him any longer. He's got chain link duty.
I think they keep score.
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I was a football cheerleader. So, bless the broken road, you say? You're asking me to channel back into a time of my life that I almost don't remember. And Kelsey, don't think that I've forgotten what you requested this morning, but dear God, I thought that was something that you wanted in like a year. When I had like properly stolen Ariel's voice. You know? My Ursula skills are just subpar at this point. Well, all right, Mommy. I'm scared. I'll have to listen to a couple versions. Glenn, I literally said you are not allowed to come for me if they lose. So enjoy this. Is this Christian or country? I'm not really sure. It's a fine line. I set out on a narrow way many years ago, hoping I would find true love along the broken road. I got lost a time or two, wipe my brow, I keep pushing through. I couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you. Yikes. Every long lost street led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointed me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road, led me straight to you. Yes, he did. Yeah, see, it could be Christian. I think it's like a 2-in-1. Am I frozen? How ugly. Yikes. I think about the years I spent just passing through. I like to have the time I lost and give it back to you. You just smiled and take my hand. You've been there, you understand. It's all part of a grander plan that is coming true. Shit. Every long lost street led me to where you are. Others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road, led me straight to you. I mean, technically I've been freezing since 2 weeks ago. The summer left. I'm not doing well. And then when summer left, I started sweating. Like, not hot sweating. Like, what's happening? I am vaccinated, but do I have COVID? I don't say that lightly. I think I might go get a test. I've been like night sweating like a motherfucker. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road, led me straight to you. A lot of country music is Christian, Kelsey, because a lot of country singers are Christian, and we all know this is true. And there's nothing wrong with a Christian, as we have spoken about time and time and time and time again, for some reason, in my broadcasts. You got a COVID booster today? Fuck PPP? What is PPP? I'm fully vaccinated, but I'm not planning on a booster, you know? For my own body. That hasn't been the same since I was injected. But like, I'm not complaining about it. I took the poison. I took it, just hit me with it. But like, yikes. My migraines. I know that America is not allowed to say, when they have negative effects to the vaccine. I'm still like saying people, whatever, do what you want. But like, damn. Is this part of it? The sweating? Great. That is the first and the last time you'll ever hear me talk about that again. Moving on, hopefully. Your heart just broke. Why? Because I'm not getting a booster? Stop. I'm vaccinated. Oh, you're mad that I'm vaccinated. All right, moving on. I can't talk about that. I don't even know how I got on that topic. It's like literally don't have a broken heart. My birth mom has a broken heart too over me. So if I could just have one mommy with a broken heart, that'd be great. Thanks. I know your heart's not broken over me. So let's just pay tribute to better things. Imagine there's no heaven. Molly's telling me I'm about to go through menopause. Is that what you're alluding to? No hell below us. It could be true, it could be true. Above us, only sky. My birthday's coming soon. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Yes, I got the pomegranate stain out of my sweatshirt because I'm great at housewife skills and no religion too. What up, Elliot Schmelliot? Imagine all the people living life in peace. You, Carrie Vernon got a booster. That is great, and you should probably get one too. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. That being said, I don't plan on it. Imagine no possessions, but that's a blessing when you live alone. I wonder if you can. I really don't even leave my home. No need for greed or hunger. Some call me reclusive, a brotherhood of man. I just like being cozy. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Molly's still talking about me heading into menopause, and I would like to ignore that. Slash, it could really honestly be true. I've been joking about it for a bit now. So I really hope it's not the premenstrual hormonal change. That is not acceptable. As I don't need to go through menopause and have my birthday at the same time. Can we spread those at least 6 months apart from each other? Like, literally, that's my only wish this year, other than my other only wish. Oh my God. Hi, Edward. Edward, I know you say you're in and out, but I feel like I said once I was fascinated by your job, but I'm very fascinated by your job. My favorite movie is My Girl, like, in the world. So if you've seen it, you might know the correlation between your job and Vada Sultanfiz's dad. I almost asked if he did tours. That seems inappropriate. I'm going to go on to talking about my only wish this year, which there are two. I already stated the first one, and the other wish is, well, guys, well, I think honestly, mostly it has to do with the movie. I was so obsessed with that film and just the character of Veda that everything about that character's life fascinated me. And then also, what I've been realizing in therapy, not to get serious, guys, is that I have an extreme fear of death that is like almost to an irrational point that I've carried with me, that I've, kind of like ignored for a long time. And then recently I've been, why? So I guess the morbid curiosity is a bit to do with that. All right, I'm embarrassed talking about this with Edward because that is his job, and I'm just like fanning over it. Every time I pass like a funeral home, I'm like oddly drawn. All right, that's creepy. So let's go on to a more exciting moment and talk about what your wish for Christmas is. If you don't celebrate Christmas, that's fine. I've had a lot of bad Christmases. They have not ruined Christmas for me. I also didn't celebrate Christmas for a while because, Jehovah's Witnesses. And then, well, I'm reclaiming it. So the spirit of Christmas can be yours too, regardless of how shitty your past Christmases have been. Right? Sorry for swearing. I've been working through it, Molly. Like, I think I'm okay. Honestly. Merry Christmas, guys. We're starting early this year because last year I think I started too late. Oh, good, Paul. Last night I took a walk in the snow. Couples holding hands, places to go. Seems like everyone but me is in love. Santa, can you hear me? I signed my letter that I sealed with a kiss. I sent it off and just said this: I know exactly what I want this year. Santa, can you hear me? I want my baby. I want someone to love me, someone to hold, maybe. I'll be all alone on the big red boat. Santa, can you hear me? I have been so good this year, and all I want is one thing. Tell me my true love is here. He's all I want, just for me. Underneath my Christmas tree, I'll be waiting here. Santa, that's my only wish this year. That's really it. Live life to the fullest. The 3 letters of funeral is fun. Oh my god, I love that. Funeral is fun. That's so cute and true. Would I be wrong for taking a peek under the tree, guys? Because I heard Santa's coming to town. Santa, can you hear me? I really hope that you're on your way with something special for me in your sleigh. Oh, please make my wish come true. Santa, can you hear me? I want my baby. I want someone to love me, someone to hold. Maybe we'll be all alone under the mistletoe. Santa, can you hear me? I have been so good this year, and all I want is one thing. Tell me my true love is here. He's all I want, just for me. Underneath my Christmas tree, I'll be waiting here. Santa, that's my only wish this year. I hope my letter reaches you in time. Oh, bring me love I can call on mine. Oh, 'cause I have been so good this year. So I wasn't raised with funerals. We didn't have funerals for death at all. He's all I want in a big red bow. Santa, can you hear me? I have been so damn good this year. Kind of. And all I want is one thing. I've been better this year than I've been in years. And that's for sure. Mommy Lane can attest to that. Molly can attest to that because she's like psychic or something. And Eric, who knows what you're going to say. Mark Gage says I've been good. He knows. Santa, that's my only wish this year. Oh, Santa. Oh, we also didn't have Santa, but we had St. Nicholas. He came on December 5th and put stuff in our boots. I'll be waiting here this year. There's my tree. There's my fireplace. Santa. Whoosh. Human and bow. And then I'll make everyone an espresso. Shout out to, James for my Nespresso machine. Not James in a mess. You guys are gonna like get on his case and say he's giving me a bunch of gifts. It's my friend James, my old neighbor. They just both have the same name. So Squirrel King, thank you for the Nespresso. Vada, I would like to be invited to your live right now. You want to come up? I'm down. I mean, I'm celebrating Christmas, but let's go back to real life. Oh wait, that's me. I don't want to get rid of myself. I just want to get rid of Christmas. Do you mean right now, or do you want it to come up another time? All right, I'm going to invite Edward up, guys. So this is a first, but I've actually been talking about how I do want to, invite people up a little bit more. Just like people ask me a lot and I say no a lot, but it's because I get a little flustered on screen sharing just because ADHD. So without further ado, I'm about to invite a guest and maybe get some insight into, I don't know. I don't even want to say death, but why not? Let's bring Edward up. let me invite the right Edward though. Dear gosh, um poor Miho. He's like, I didn't get the invite to the fundraiser. I'm like, well, it's because I didn't know there was more than one Miho. All right, you should be invited. Oh my god, just like that. Okay, cool. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Oh my
Good.
god, you look so nice with your bow tie.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That is a good thing.
Super
There's
sharp.
nothing there's nothing wrong with a gentleman.
Not at all. I would
Not at all.
definitely agree with that one. You chatted with
That's
Edward this morning, Paul? Yeah, he's around. I
yes,
saw him in a broadcast yesterday or the morning before. I don't know. It was some coffee. All my mornings blur together.
yes. Hello, Paul. It's good to see you. Paul actually walked with me several times. I walk 5 miles every morning, and he actually walked with me 4 miles this morning.
IRL?
Say
Like
again?
like in real life? Like
Yeah, I walk 5 miles every
no, but I
morning.
mean like you walk with Paul in real life or like
No,
virtually?
no, no. He walked with me
Okay,
because
I was like I didn't know
he
your location.
no, 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 not in real life. We live in two different locations. I live in Orange County, California. He
Okay.
actually lives in, yeah. So,
I actually
but
didn't even know what
I wanted to come up to share with you because you said that you were fascinated by what I
Yeah,
do,
I
I've
am.
been doing it, and I've been doing it for 32 years. But
Mhm.
the most important thing is that when you see the value of people's life and
Mhm.
how people value their loved ones,
Yeah.
whether it's a father who lost their child, or a wife who lost their husband, or a husband lost their wife, or a grandmother that passed, to see the expression of how people
Yeah.
celebrate the life of their loved one and honor their family. In 32 years, my emotional bank account is so full from the people that I've met
Mhm.
that I get to celebrate life every day, not mourn
Yeah.
people's death.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's such a like great outlook on something that so many people have such a God, how I'm sure you get asked a lot how you do that job. Do you? Like people are like, how do you do this? How do you
Yeah, they
um
ask me that. I do get that, Veda.
mhm.
People do ask me, how do I do it? And I says, I have been given one of the greatest privileges in life, that every day I wake up, I get the opportunity to serve humanity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I love serving. And I know every morning I'm going to walk into one of my funeral homes, and we have to deal with someone who is in the middle of a crisis. And I get the privilege to help them get their first step back to normalcy.
Yeah. Wow. That's intense and like also takes a very special individual to be able to do something like that. I mean, I don't have much that I can compare it to other than like I haven't had to deal with a lot of loss. Um, I lost my grandma, and I remember the people that came to get her. My mom was like freaked out at the lack of, I guess, compassion. And so I don't
Yes.
know if that was just a different situation. Whatever. I
What
was
was what was your grandma's name?
Leah. Her name was
Leah.
Leah. Yeah.
Okay. And, and how long was she married to your grandpa?
Um, let's see. They got married when she was like 20, but I didn't know him. He passed before I was born. And so
Okay.
she was always just my grandma. And
Yeah.
so she
So
actually lived with us. I
she never
what?
remarried. She never
No, she
remarried.
never. No, she was in love with him till the day she died. She was like, that was her one true love. So that was like
Wow.
the best example of love that I had in my family. Didn't have a lot of great like relational dynamics that pointed out like nurturing love, but the way she spoke of him was always kind of like what I wanted. She just was like infatuated still. She'd like show pictures and he handsome. Like actually I have a picture of them. Do you want to see?
Yes, of course.
Um, but she was just like it was like so romantic and like my parents aren't like that and no one else is really like all the men in my family are kind of a little like condescending to the women and I don't know but like she said he just treated her amazing so there they are like
Wow.
in the
Absolutely beautiful.
beginning of their love together they actually weren't together for the first like year because he was gone for the Air
Yeah.
Force or I'm
And
sorry
my mom and dad had the same thing.
really just
They
like
wrote
lovers
well, they wrote letters for 2 years.
yeah
My dad was 21 when they met, and my mom was 14.
Oh my
And
God, yes.
they got married 1 week after knowing each other.
Hmm.
And Vada, I am the 15th of 17 children.
Oh my
And
gosh.
yeah,
Wow.
I grew up in a house with 16 siblings. And the most fascinating thing is to hear my dad talk about my mom and how much he loved her. And the most fascinating thing is my dad used to be an ice man. He used to pick the ice and put it into the freezers. And
Wow.
one day he went by this house and he put the ice in. He saw my mom and he told her dad that he would marry her. And a week later they were married and they were together 58 years.
That's amazing. That's so
It is
great.
amazing. It is
Yeah.
amazing.
She never
But
fell out of love with him.
no, 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 no. The reason why they didn't is because they decided that family was important to them. And
Hmm.
till this day, I'm 57. I'll be 58 in December. And I always say to my brothers and sisters and to my wife and my children, I always say, because I was gifted these two beautiful people, that
Yeah.
I also have to be a gift to life. My dad said something to me, I think I was 11 or 12. He says, son, when I give you my name, never put a mark on it.
Yeah. Wow. That's the handing of a legacy, isn't it? Where in the kids range are you? They're 16.
I'm
17
the
or
fifth.
16?
I'm the 15th of 17.
So
I'm the 15th child. I'm
you
the
have
younger. I have two
14
younger
older
brothers.
siblings.
Yes, 14 older siblings.
Wow.
Yes,
That is madness. I've never met
yes.
anyone with that much siblings in my life. I thought The Sound of Music had a lot.
So now, since you decided to go ahead and share your picture, I'm going to
Mhm.
share. I'm going to share my pictures.
I love visuals. Yes,
Well,
math, 2 scoops.
that right there is my father.
Put him a little bit more this, or it's so hard. The other
Yeah, I
way.
got. There
There
you
we go.
go.
Oh,
That is
handsome.
that's that's my dad. Okay, and this is I got to speak at his service. I speak at
Mhm.
both my parents' service, which we call the celebration of their life.
Yeah.
Um, and now I'm going to show you this right here is my mom. This is a little lighter. Let's see if I can get it in the light. I can't figure out the camera. There we go.
I'm
There we
always
go.
opposite, always.
There you go. So you can probably see. It's too light. 1 second. Here we
Oh,
go. There we
there.
right there.
Yeah, that's mom.
That's my mom.
Oh,
Yep, that's my mom. And
the comment
she
that you look a lot like your dad, says Mommy
yes.
Lynn.
But one thing I say about these two people, um, and my dad told me to never cry at his service, which I did not because I wanted to honor my father
Hmm.
because I honor his word so much that I never cried for neither one of my parents because they told me, remember us for what we contributed to your life. When you cry, you're crying because we're not present, but we don't want to come back, which was really interesting to me as a young child.
Yeah.
But I always share to them that I am grateful that I was gifted these two people that decided to stick it out in every difficulty of life
Hmm.
to stay together. So I'm very, very grateful to these two people that they honored their word until death did them part.
Yeah. It's pretty remarkable. It doesn't happen often at all. I mean,
Well, it does actually, Veda. It actually happens
right?
more than you think.
I mean, I only know my parents that they stayed together, but I mean, I've even been
Well,
divorced, and I
I,
never thought I would.
yeah. Well, I can share with you that I've been in the funeral profession for 32 years, and a lot of people that you may not know actually have been married 35, 40, 45, 50. My mentor just passed February of this year, and he was married to his wife for 68 years. My wife's parents were married 40 years before they passed. All of the people that I know, the majority of them have been married for an extremely long time. I always say my wife and I, we've been in the same fellowship since she was 16, I was 15. My wife is 59 and I'm 57. I'll be 58 in December. So what I always share with people is that what doesn't make news is good news. But there's a
That's
lot of good
true,
news in
isn't
the
it? That
but
is
there's a lot of
so
good news.
true.
But there's a lot of good news in the world. And most people do not know that 62 million people got married in 2020.
Actually, I
60,
heard that marriages on the up this last year.
yeah, yeah,
There was some
60,
other
but 62
statistic,
million. Yeah,
but
62 million people. So what I tell people all the time is don't count out companionship. Don't
yeah,
count out that people want to be committed to another person, that people still believe in family.
I'm
So
not conning out. I'm singing about it. I think that everybody a lot around me is like they've conned out. Being ethically non-monogamous is everywhere on the West Coast. I'm disgusted, and I feel like I'm the only one my age that feels that way. But also, I'm sure there's people that don't. It's just probably
well,
who I'm
I,
surrounded
I, I've
by.
I've learned something. If you would like me to share it with you, I can.
Yeah.
Well, since you are an ego Veda,
Mm-hmm.
then you soar much higher than pigeons. They always say birds of a feather flock
Flock.
together. But when you're an eagle, the only time you're going to run into another eagle is because you soar 3 to 4 miles in the air. A lot of people, unfortunately, decide to be in the same group and
Yeah.
don't realize the moment you step out of the group, your life will be radically transformed.
I feel like I left Los Angeles in November at the end of well, not the end of the pandemic, but the end of what I thought was the end of the pandemic, and came back up to the Pacific Northwest. And I've been I don't want to say isolated, like I'm not completely isolated, but isolated from all of that. That was just so in my face, making me think that it was normal. And so
No,
now I am open to the fact that it's not as normal as I thought it was. It was merely just my surroundings. Um,
yes.
so, I haven't really lost sight, but there was a while I was like, it's not, I'm just going to not be alone, but I was okay with that vision for my life,
Yeah.
even though I didn't want to be. I felt like I had to be okay with it.
Well, you don't have to be
Yeah.
because I share this. My daughter just got engaged
Hmm.
last December. Um, and I say this to you. The first 7 letters of the word presentation is what?
Present or present.
Oh, say it again. The second one,
Present.
present. So since you are a present, only let only let a gentleman unwrap your gift.
Yes.
The unfortunate thing is so many people do not realize that their presentation is very difficult, and people don't realize as they go out, like I told my daughter growing up, because you are a present, you should never go out unwrapped, because what gets shown gets shared. But because you are a queen, only the king can unwrap you.
My mom always said something about milk and the cow being free or something.
Yes, you understand that
Yeah.
terminology. But the beauty is that, listen, today matters, Veda. Today, you cannot go back to yesterday. You hope to be here tomorrow,
I
but
do.
today matters.
Today
There's
does.
86,400 seconds in every single day, 1,440 minutes. And the most important thing I could tell you, Veda, the time you and I just spent together, we never get back. But one thing we can always do is add value to other people, share this space together, and appreciate the fact that we have the opportunity to love life to its fullest.
It's great and beautiful and true. Thank
Yes.
you for incepting into my broadcast.
No, thank you for the invite. Thank you for allowing me to be one of the people that you have chosen up in your broadcast, because you said this is new for you.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I
trying to be a little bit more like it's just I get really overstimulated with like the chat and then the thing. So I usually have to like mentally prep. But I'm like,
yeah,
be a little loosey goosey sometimes and just like invite someone up every once in a blue moon. And so I'm glad that you suggested it because I wouldn't even have thought to ask.
but Veda, don't worry. Listen, this is what I say. Uh, you know I deal with crises every single day. We get
Yeah.
phone calls and people pass. We got to go to hospitals, nursing home, homicide, suicide, all the stuff that's going on. And I always say to people, when you take the time to evaluate your environment, remember, Veda, that whatever environment you are in, you are the light of that environment.
That's good
Never
advice.
let darkness Never let darkness dispel the light. You are the light of every environment. You got to make sure, Veda, that when you walk into a room, everything lights up because you're there.
It's kind of one of my goals.
Nope, it's not a goal. It's who you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Remember this, and I'm going to ask you this. If I say to you image, what does that word mean to you when you hear the word image?
How you present yourself?
Okay, that's one image. Okay. So if I say to you Mercedes Benz, what do you see?
A luxury vehicle.
If I say to you Starbucks, what do you see?
Coffee cup.
If I say to you Golden Arches, what do you see?
McDonald's.
If I say to you Apple, what do you see?
An apple.
There you go. Now look at all these things are images that
Mhm.
exist. But watch this. What manufacturer do you know that sent any image down here that was not complete?
None?
Exactly. So I want you to so I want you to understand the manufacturer never lets anything out of the manufacturer unless it is complete. Mercedes Benz never put their emblem on a car that's incomplete.
Yeah.
Starbucks does not put their logo on a cup that's incomplete. The market does not let apples get into the market unless they are ripe. Nothing in life happens without image. You are created in his image. That means when we left the manufacturer, we were already complete.
It's beautiful.
So
Oh,
you are an image bearer.
thank you for this
You're welcome.
message.
You're
You're
welcome.
great.
I just want you to know that most of us who are not image bearers forget that we are wonderfully and fearfully made. I don't know if people know this, but I want you to realize, Veda, you are an original design. 7.8 billion people on the planet. There's only one of you. Your DNA, your fingerprints are the only set that ever existed. Never been a snowflake the same. Never been a leaf the same. Never been a raindrop the same. And there's never been another Veda. Remember, be encouraged. Be encouraged. Always remember, don't be a copy. Be
No.
original.
Definitely don't want that.
It-
I was surrounded by copies and it got real boring real fast and real depressing.
exactly. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you and
Oh
to
no,
talk
thank
to you.
you. Thank you for this. This has been great.
Well,
Oh,
you're good people. I've watched you from a distance of some of your shows, and I always tell people that God is manifold. He has so many attributes that so many people miss out on all of his attributes. And you are one of those beautiful attributes that he has allowed on this beautiful planet, and we get to share that space with you.
thank you, Edward.
You're
Are
welcome.
you done with work for the day? Or are you just hanging
No,
out in the funeral home?
I'm just taking a Veda break.
Just a Veda break. Oh, awesome. I love that I'm technically in a funeral home right now. You guys, if someone knows me in real life and he knows my fascination, everyone thinks it's real weird. But
No, it's not
I
weird.
literally drove by a funeral home yesterday and was like, "Ming," like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
it's
yeah.
weird.
But
But
do you know why they call it a funeral home, right?
no.
Well, they call it a funeral home because most funeral homes is where the family who owned them used to live.
Well, right, because My Girl, they live in theirs. Have you
They,
seen the movie My Girl from 91?
yes, I see. That's I remember. But most people live in the funeral home, so
Yes.
that was their residence, and they also did funerals there. So
Yeah.
actually, I've been doing this for 32 years. My first two apartments in California, I lived in a funeral home for
Interesting.
both times. And when I first got married, my wife and I, our first year before we bought our first home, lived in a funeral home.
That's so interesting. They're usually really pretty,
Yeah.
the
Well,
homes.
the apartments the apartments inside are really nice too. So, but some
Okay.
people say, well, how did you do that? Well, like you sleep in your house is the same.
Yeah. Well, you know, my name's Vada, and the girl from Vada, or from my girl, is named Vada. Vada
Yes.
Sultanfist lived in Sultanfist parlor.
Yeah.
And anyways, I could go on for
Well,
that movie about forever. That was
I like
dyslexic.
that. But I like the fact that but I like the fact that you said you know, let's go to real life. I like that when you said that.
Real life.
So Veda, family, are you the only child?
I have a brother,
Older, younger?
younger brother.
Okay. And does he live where you live? Or now you said you moved
No,
from LA. Now where did you move to?
he lives in Arizona,
Arizona.
and pretty much all my family is moving to Arizona.
Okay.
So, um,
Now you said you moved from LA. Where do you live now?
I'm in Portland.
Portland, Oregon. Okay.
Yeah.
So you moved to Portland, okay.
Hmm.
And now in your history, what has your occupation been? Like what have you your skill set, your dean, what do you enjoy doing?
I am an actor, so I've been doing that since I was a kid and done a lot of like commercial work and like tech stuff mainly is what like pays the bills. But
Okay.
that's been like my number one passion that's been with me since I was like 11. I've been doing that. Um, and then in my 20s, I did work as a makeup artist, but that was mainly like a way to get closer to Hollywood. And then
Okay.
I wound up getting married in my 20s,
Okay.
and that kind of halted everything. I was like a housewife basically
No?
for the rest of my 20s. And then I went through a divorce, and now here I am. I mean,
Okay.
there was
No
some stuff
problem.
that happened after that as well, like a lot of gaps I've let out, but
No
essentially,
problem.
acting and performing is my number one thing I like to do.
Okay. So you like to perform. Okay.
Yes.
So let me give you a couple things that I picked up from you. Okay. Which I really appreciate you sharing. One of the things is being actress or actor. The first three letters of the word act is action. So you're moving
Mhm.
forward to your skill set, which is
Yeah.
acting. That's an action. And I like that you like that. Then you said that you actually got married. I want to thank you so much for making that commitment. The risk of life, most people don't realize just making a risk in life is very important. That you learn so much, and you were not just a housewife, you were someone who took care of the home.
Yeah.
Homemaker or making a home is extremely important.
Thank you.
Listen,
Thank you. Oh my God. No one has ever said that to me except for people that I was like raised by who believe that way. I was raised by someone that when I look at my birth certificate under my mother's occupation, it says housewife. That is what it
yes,
says.
yes,
That is how I was raised. That is what I was groomed for. Right. And
yes,
like
yes,
it was that, or you better go be a doctor or something. So
yeah.
I got married and my parents were never prouder of me. And I actually loved being a housewife. So when I say just a housewife, that's because when I tell people like I didn't work through my marriage, they are just they're like, wow, that must have been nice. But it was honestly, I never stopped from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to bed. I was doing something every single day. That house was spotless, the meals were cooked, the house was organized. Like I never stopped. I worked harder as a housewife than I have at like most things. So for someone
Veda,
to like say what you said, it means a lot because I put my all into that. I really did.
Veda, I want you to understand what you just said. Being a homemaker is so important. I am the
Yeah.
man I am to I am the man I am today because of my mother. I
Hmm.
never came home to an empty house. And now my wife is the same.
Yeah.
She is the what can I tell you? She is my completion.
Hmm.
She is everything. I appreciate her so much. Our children have had a mother who loved to actually grow them. A mother nurtures, a mother's kind. Like you said, to come home to a home. My wife makes meals for me 3 days a week, which I mean, I go to work with meals, a home
Hmm.
cooked meal, and my wife says this to me: because I could be a homemaker, I get to make the home. I want to
Yeah.
make sure every time you eat food, you think of home,
Hmm. Yeah.
and I do, and I
Yes.
do. So I am
Exactly.
I am grateful to her because she chose me. And I tell her all the time, because you chose me, I will forever honor your choice.
That's wonderful. Not well, I'm going to say not a lot of. You'll say yes, there are lots of people that have those values, but I'm thinking of the people I'm used to that would,
Yeah,
you
there
know,
are.
not
It's just,
value those things.
yeah, but Veda, it's just where you attract, where you go, where you hang out. There's a whole lot
Yeah,
of people out here that have values, that do believe in monogamy, being honest with themselves, having good values. What you value most is what you focus on most. I value my family. I love my family.
yeah,
I don't want to violate my children. I want them to know that they have a father that values them, value their opinion. I value my wife's opinion. These are things that you want to do. And I think that a
yeah,
lot of times people don't do that. But remember, there's a lot more people that value life. So it's very, very important.
yeah. I
So
agree.
thank you. So thank you
Yeah,
for being a homemaker. And thank you also for being married. You know,
I was. I was.
no, no,
Not
no, no,
anymore.
no, no. I listen, when I say being married,
Hmm.
do you know that when you were married, you never go back to being single?
What happens if they got remarried?
No, 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 no. I understand that they got remarried, but you will always be considered a married woman because you were married. There are people that are single that's never been married, but because you
Yeah,
were married, you will always be considered a married woman. That means you're no longer married because you got divorced. But remember, like being married now, you were married, but when you go back, you never go back to being single because you had that covenant. You were in a
yeah.
covenant. There's people that's never been part of the covenant.
Oh no. Well, he's got 3 wives then. Lucky him.
No, not that you're still married.
Yeah,
Understand?
no, I know what you're saying. I'm just having a fun.
Oh, I know you're acting with me. I listen. I pick it up very well. Trust me,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at that. So Veda, what do you like to do for recreation? What is your like? What do you like to do for fun and
For fun, I love to live stream. It's like
live
my
stream?
number one hobby. If I could merge acting with live streaming and, you know, my love for being home, that would be a
Yeah,
delight. And I honestly don't see that being out of the question. So, you
yeah.
know,
So what are you doing? What are you doing to make that happen?
I'm trying to stream daily, at least 6 days a week, and just be pretty consistent with my presence on my channel.
Okay. So what's your call to action though?
My call to action is Veda's Wonderland, going live, hitting the go
Okay.
live
So
button.
I know, but that's your broadcast. When I mean by call of action, how do we get to support your channel? How do we get to support your uh, process?
By
So,
being here.
huh?
Watcha. Oh, watcha. By being here.
By being here, okay.
Yeah. By being
But you know as well as I do that if you are um, telling a vision, that's what
yeah.
acting is. You're telling a vision. One of the things that you would have to do, the call to action means, um, how do people monetarily get involved because they like your content?
Oh, you mean like the finances? Is that what we're
That's
speaking?
what that's what it's called. Yeah,
By
it's called.
sponsoring or tips obviously help the broadcast,
Okay.
anything like that. Just
So now I've watched you several times. I've never asked you. I've never heard you ask people to tip you or to sponsor you or to to drop something in your Cash App. So I'm going to share this with you. So I help you a little bit here, if it's okay, because when I say what you like to do for recreation, it's also revenue because you need
yeah.
revenue in order to recreate.
Yes. Yes. I like to make my recreation all in one. Like pretty much
Okay.
live streaming is my favorite hobby. Favorite thing.
Okay. So one of the things I would say to you, if you do have a Cash App, you should, when you start your broadcast, drop your Cash App into their PayPal. There's Mark, put your PayPal in.
He's always
So
doing that.
no, 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 no. Listen, Veda, don't. Mark, thank you. Because see, Veda, you got to understand, if you are a product and you have a production and you're producing something, the value of that should be paid for.
Yeah.
Meaning that if people take the opportunity and time to come and see you, they should also pay to view you. That's the number of views. See, like I always say, you have 256 eyeballs. Eyeballs. That means that's what we have. But how many real live viewers Do we have people who are here for 30 seconds, a minute, whatever? Because I'm in a business, I own a company, and we always deal with what is the call to action. How do we get people to choose us? Because people could choose any funeral home, but why they
Yeah.
choose us? What makes us different? What makes us stand out? So that's where you have to go through and make sure because you're the product, you have to do the call of action. So the call of action is on a regular basis. Everyone, I'm gonna give you a little tip. You can come back and listen to this anytime.
Okay.
Everyone, remember, sponsor, economically sponsor. You can also drop a cash app, because I believe that in HAPS you have to have $200 of people who sponsor before you can cash out.
Yeah.
I think we should be able to get $200 before that. So that's very important. If you have a PayPal, or if you guys want to do any other type of uh, offering, which I always say, whatever the offering is. So if you do appreciate, and I always say this, if you have, and this is real simple, 250 or 260 people, if everybody gave you $1 every single day, that'd be $260 a day. And that's a week of money, $1. And everybody can afford $1. But when you do this over time, it just gives you the most important thing. Now, one of the things I always say, Veda,
Mm-hmm.
I never get uncomfortable when it comes to revenue.
Yeah. I'm working on that. I've actually gotten a lot better. So, I might not say every time there's a sponsor, but I see it here and there. But
Yeah.
a lot of times the people that are on HAPS, like, they're the same people I see every day. So they already know.
Yes.
And then, for the most part, oh, good. Mark, subscribe to
Thank
you.
you, Mark.
Enjoy
Thank
Mark.
you,
He's
Mark.
a fun one.
I appreciate you subscribing to me. But I always share. So I want you to know. So recreation is important. Like, where's a place that you wanted to go and never been?
Wanted to go and never have been.
Yeah.
Places in Europe mainly.
Okay.
Like,
So why don't you
European.
do this? Why don't you do this? Write down something that you would like to go
Joe Darling's
before.
house is on the list. I've never been there.
Okay.
I wanted to
Bali.
see that, but I couldn't
Mark
find it.
says Bali. Okay. So this is what I like to do, because one of the things when I was courting my wife, I asked her what she liked to do. I like to travel, so I've technically been to 50 countries on 5 continents. My wife and I've been all around the world. But what we do is we actually sit down and we price it out, and then you know what? You can do the same, and you can actually put where you want to go, price it out, and then say, you know what? This is the total cost. If I get this many people to donate this amount, and then you know what? They can fund your next vacation.
Well, hot dog. I think I'm gonna try to buy a house first. That's my first
Okay.
one.
Well, you can
I'm
still do
renting
that.
right now.
Yeah, but you can do that. You can put a down payment down, right? So
Maybe.
everybody
Well,
can.
not yet. I just got to Portland, and I don't know where I don't know if I'm staying in Portland. But
Okay, you don't know if you're
my
staying. You may be
stepping
moving.
stone. This has been a transition out of Los Angeles for me.
Yeah,
So
and you may end up in Arizona. So
possibly. I mean, it's
yeah.
not off the table. I can't envision being inland like that. I like to be near the sea, but I don't
So
know
so
what's going on.
Anthony said he would take you on a picnic in the mountains, in Southwest Virginia.
As you can see, I'm commentless. Anthony, you've always offered such kind things. Thank you.
Well,
I
well, have,
That sounds kind of like a picnic in the mountains with Anthony. It sounds like maybe I might be visiting your home soon, Edward.
my home, or
The
Anthony's
fun
home.
home, the fun one. You know what one.
The fun? No, 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 no. He's not. He's not planning to take you to the mountains to take you out. I mean,
Have you
he
met
wants.
Anthony?
No, he wants to take you out, not take you out.
Well, I know how he read it, but I also know that with Anthony there could be a double
No,
meaning. And
no, Veda, that you read it completely wrong.
oh no, I didn't read it wrong. I read it how he said it, but I know what he meant. Edward thinks we know each other from past lives. Or not Edward. Anthony. I can't even speak. Anthony thinks we know each other from past lives, Edward. So
Okay, that's new information for me. So,
No, going to the
I,
mountains with you, Anthony.
hey, Miss Des, much love, Miss Des. So it's, you don't know anybody from past lives, but okay. So my my biggest thing is, what is your biggest motivation, Veda? What motivates you? What gets you going? What's the thing that happens for you? What makes you move?
My biggest motivation is something I can't say online, but my second biggest motivation
You can't say
is just
online.
to, no, I can't. My second biggest motivation is just to take this gift of life, which I know it's a gift, and not waste it by dwelling on things. I definitely know that I'm here for a reason, just like everybody else, and that I don't know. I want to be the best version. That's my motivation is just be better. I don't know.
Okay.
Because I know it feels better to be better. So, like, I felt what it feels like to not be in a good place and how that changes the way your soul feels and how it almost, and my motivation is to never feel like that again. So, essentially.
Well, if I can give you one bit of advice,
Hmm.
feelings are good, but you only use them sparingly
Yes.
because you can never rely on them. So this is going to be the hardest thing I say to you today. In order for you to experience life the way you really want to experience it, you're going to have to leave the realm of the senses.
Man, that's a tough one for someone that it feels so much.
I understand.
Oh, yeah. But I do understand the value of separating the thoughts from, you know, just not weighing so much on them because they are sometimes fleeting and not reality.
Yeah.
That being
Well,
said, they're strong
thank you.
sometimes.
Thank you, Andy. I'm glad that you like my bow tie.
I like it
And
too.
thank you, Veda. I appreciate that. I think that if you want to, I say this, Veda, so you understand. I dress like I want to be addressed.
Yes, I love that. I really love a good dresser. As you know, anyways, I love fashion, but
It's
not like
okay.
fashion and trends, but like just well dressed humans. Like these people. I want to dress like this.
Yes,
I
you
mean,
can. You can,
sharp and
Veda.
snazzy.
Yes. But Veda, never apologize for wanting to be classy.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I like it all of
Des,
it.
Des, I love Des. Des says,
This is great. She's a
I
treat.
look like if I'm going to
Oh,
Walmart.
me too today if I stood up. The
Yeah.
headband is deceiving. Um, Great. I'm
But
sorry I've been ignoring the comments. I've just been so enthralled with Edward's presence here today. So
well,
it was
you're not really enthralled. We're just having a dialogue.
no, I'm enthralled. There's never anyone on the screen with me, really. So
So
maybe I don't
why
have
me?
one
Why
place.
me, Miss Veda?
Well, you're up here, and I'm fascinated with your occupation, as I've said. So and now you happen to be on my screen, and I'm thinking about how you're in the funeral home.
Now, how dead has our conversation been since you're so fascinated?
Not dead at all. Very alive. We're
So
not
for 30,
deceased.
for 32 years, I work in the funeral cemetery business, but I'm very much alive, huh?
Yes. In living color, alive is this man with the sun on his
Yes, exactly.
back.
So, but you are funny. So, would you like for me to read some of your comments, or would you like to read them?
Sure, I'd love you to read my comments. Go right ahead.
You like?
They're
Let me.
mostly for you.
Do you think they're mostly for me?
I
No,
think
they're not
so.
for me. So
Dapper
we got to
man.
go back. We're gonna go back. Paul, those twin weeping willows are magical to me. That's Paul. Um,
Love a
and
weeping
who
willow.
else said this? Someone here said twin weeping willows. Someone says travel to my house. You're lucky to have such a beautiful place to walk in. That's what Paul said because I live near the ocean. Uh, Mark subscribed to me. We know that. True, my house. Darling. Bali.
Yes,
Mark said he wants to go to
for
Bali.
where to vacation.
Okay, Bali. Hi, y'all. That's from Marcia. To see Elton John.
Marcia.
That's Mark. Mark said he wanted to see Elton John. Adam Lambert. They laughing at that.
Everyone
Uh,
makes fun of me about Adam Lambert.
okay. Why? Is there some
I
pun
love
behind
Adam
that?
Lambert. He's a singer that I think is handsome, and sometimes there's I don't want to call it a fake Adam Lambert account, but there's somebody by the name of Adam Lambert that comes into the broadcasts and pretends to be Adam Lambert sometimes.
Yeah,
And
but isn't the Adam Lambert that sings married?
is he?
Yes, I believe so. So he would not be the guy coming into your
Oh, he's not the guy
life.
for me. It's okay. It's not going to be Adam Lambert, guys. You can give up on
I
that
believe
one.
I believe he's married. So um I am making it my short-term goal to get Veda to an okay, that's Mark.
Yes, Mark
Okay,
Gage is making that a goal. Hello, Dr.
okay.
Dunn from Twitch.
Veda said sorry, Dez said I'm scared. Don't go with anyone in the mountains. That's a serial killer. You guys are okay. These comments are interesting. Much love. Thank you, Des. There's biting black flies in the West Virginia mountains. Okay. Didn't know that. That's a new one. There are cougars in the mountain. That's another one. Like, take her out. Like, take her out. Andy. Okay. She wants to be whole. Mark says that. She wants to be whole.
Of
Hello
course.
from St. Domingo. I love Edwards boat. Okay, we got that one. Definitely not a summer skinny dipping place. The mountain? That's different. Hello, Lucia. Uh, happy hugs from Mark. Nice award. Bow ties are such a class look. Yep, that's true. I look as if I'm going to Walmart. Hey, Edward, Lucia, nice to see you. Uh, we are. I'm just getting Veda +1 to an Elton John concert. Okay. Goal is to walk to the river with Veda. Take me to the
Come
river.
on
They want
over.
to walk. That's the message. Okay. Oh my God. You wow. This thing to vision. Somebody said a thing. I don't know what that means, Veda. What do you say? Oh my God.
Doe said something that just made me smile.
Okay. I love across the street from the river. Okay. I live across the street from the river.
I do. I really do. It's
I
like
believe you. I believe you.
it's called the Willamette. It's huge. I think it goes through like multiple states.
I live close to the ocean.
That's a step up from a river, let me tell you. When I moved in here, I didn't even know there was a river. I walked across the
Wow.
street. I had already signed the lease, and I was like, "Oh, how did I sign the lease? It doesn't matter." I was like, "Whoa!" So,
Wow.
yes, I'm a river rat right now, but I like the ocean.
Well, Veda, I do want to thank you for sharing a side of yourself and allowing me the privilege of sharing your space with you. And I'm grateful for your broadcast today.
Thank you. I'm grateful that you popped in and got to, talk. This has been unexpected and really nice. So,
You know
treat.
what they you know what they call that, right, Veda?
Uh, Kismet?
No. Every day is a present. Just
Oh,
unwrap it like a gift. Every day is a present. Unwrap it like a gift because you don't know what gifts are going to unwrap every day.
that's beautiful. Awesome. Thank you so much.
So as you go through days, look for gifts to
Okay.
unwrap. Add
Okay.
value to people's life. Show value more to yourself and be a person of value. You
Beautifully said.
will you will be amazing always. Just remember, you're fearfully and wonderfully made. There's never been anyone like you. Will never be anyone like you. You are an original design. Never be a copy.
Did you hear that, guys? Same to
That's
you.
for that's for everyone. That's for
Yeah.
everyone. Listen, the person that you should value the most is the one you see in the mirror.
Mm-hmm. It's the truth.
My wife and I have that conversation always. I say to my wife, "Thank you for choosing me because I get to value you." And she said, "Thank you for finding me because I get to value you."
Oh, thanks for
It's
giving us
okay, Veda.
hope and
You
love.
what? Say it again.
And thanks for giving us hope and love. At
Oh,
least
you listen. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of love. There's people out there that want to love. There's people out there that care about it. But remember, love is not an emotion. It's a decision.
yeah.
We decide to love.
Mm-hmm.
All of us need to decide to love. And I will speak to the men. Step up to the plate. Step up to the plate. There's nothing wrong with giving yourself away because family is the foundation of life. And when you get to have a legacy, it's the most beautiful thing in the planet.
You heard it, guys. Listen to Edward, or else. Or else
You
what? I
know,
don't know.
you already said it, or else they don't have it. I think who said it today? I think it was Paul. Paul, we were walking, and I said, if you live a life of order, and he thought I said odor.
Oh, Paul Daly. Well, Paul and I both have dyslexia pretty badly. Like real life
Hey, yeah,
dyslexia. So
okay.
there's that. That's where we come together, me
So
and Mr.
so I
Daly.
said to him, I said, I didn't say odor. I said, but then I said, if your life is not in order, it will have an odor.
Good grief. Thank you
Yeah.
for the Haps Fall Award and all the other Haps Fall Awards that came in. I forgot to count. Mark Gage is supposed to be counting. So I don't know if we
Well,
hit the goal.
Vada, I am so excited. Paul, thank you. And you know what? It's a beautiful thing. And I think this has been what they consider as a blessing. This is one of those moments in life that you can chalk up, because I will cherish this one.
Me too. I love it. I'm glad you had your bow tie on today, even though you probably have one on every day. But
Not every day, but every other day.
perfect.
My wife and my son, they know that I like bow ties. So for the holidays, that's what they get me.
Oh my God,
So,
cute. We used to always get my dad ties, like seasonal ties. And then when I was
yes,
really little, I used to get to lay his tie out for work. I loved doing
nice,
that.
nice. Look at that. That's beautiful. And I
Yeah.
do that with my wife. Sometimes I bring a tie to her and ask her
Yeah,
which
he
one.
would always walk out at night sometimes and
Yeah.
like hold up two. Then sometimes I was just allowed to go pick.
Yeah, look
Good
at
boy.
Mark. That's beautiful, Mark. Thank you. Mark said you're like a daughter he never had.
Oh yes, Mark has told me that before. I appreciate it. I will not call you dad though. I'm so sorry.
Call who?
Mark.
Okay. Whoever invented the word dyslexia was a real, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you guys.
know. A lot of those words they like to mess with us
Yeah,
with.
but what you have to do, Veda, is you have to
Mhm.
stop saying it.
Dyslexic?
You have to stop saying anything. You know why?
Dyslop?
Remember I said to you, you're an image bearer. If
Yes.
you came from the manufacturer, you came already whole. Don't let people define you, because
That's
they didn't.
true. Gosh dang
You,
it.
because you know why? Because they didn't design you, so they can't define you.
Yeah. I like that. I actually like sometimes I use like the terms to like help people understand like things about me, but I actually like don't claim them as like definitions of myself.
Yeah.
Little known fact.
You're correct, Mark. Nothing exists without words. So we got to be careful how we choose our words. But we are a sum total of everything we ever said. But I tell people all the time, no
Yikes.
one, no one on the planet, I don't care what position they have, I don't care if they're a prime minister, a president, a king, a queen, I don't care who they are. I want you to understand, no one ever designed you so they cannot define you. You have to be your own self-government and define yourself.
I like that most of all. I love that.
So just remember that. And let's all just get out of the box. There's no
And
box. There's no.
I mean, tree is a des. Des is a tree. So at the end of the day, there's that.
So that's it. You got it.
Des is a
But you
tree.
know what? But you know what? I'm going to ask you a question about that tree. What fruits can I pick off of it?
Desiree, what fruits can be picked off of you?
No, not off the tree. Off the tree. Not off
Des
the
is the tree.
I know, but
Desiree.
I don't.
Apples. Apples, I think. I
That's
think
so
she likes the
interesting.
apple tree the best in the emoji
Yes.
section.
You guys are funny.
I think we've all
man.
lost it a bit. Friday
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Well, Facts Friday for me.
Facts Friday.
Paul, that every Friday I come on when I broadcast in the morning is Facts Friday.
Love
And
it.
Paul and I was talking about facts this morning, and he was telling me about his horse. He started riding horses when he was 60, and now he rides a horse, and a horse could see up to 250 yards
They
for
have such
danger.
good vision. I do
What's that?
know they have such good vision. I didn't know it was 250 yards.
250
So
yards. So I was saying to you, that is Fact Friday. That's a fact that some of us should know, because horses trust their rider.
They do. And you know what I like to say on this broadcast is friends with facts.
That would be a hashtag friends with facts moment. Every time
Yes.
someone delivers a fact to me, I say friends with facts. Friends with facts.
Yeah.
You do
Well,
Friday.
being a homemaker is a fact, and I like that one.
Good. I'm glad you like
Fact,
that fact. It's a
fact
little known
Friday.
one. It's a little known
Fact
fact.
Friday.
Yeah. Friends with the facts number.
You guys are fun. Vada, are you always so hilarious?
No.
You can't you're not so serious all the time?
No.
No?
But
Why?
usually I am not serious. That's true.
So why are you serious with me today?
Am I serious?
Yes, you're being
I
very
mean, I
serious.
have serious moments. You know, some serious moments deserve respect of a little bit of not jokes.
Okay. Well, I
But
appreciate it.
I mean, I feel like there's been a mix.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, you well, I think for the first time me coming into your life, first
Mhm.
time coming into your life, I think it's been a beneficial moment.
I think so too.
So I will have to visit again sometime.
Yeah, I think you helped bring out a little seriousness in me in a good way, you know, not like in a good way. Maybe.
No, I think no, it's good. I'm very pleased. The person that you are. I mean, it amazes me, and to learn about your family, the occupation, who you are, your recreation, what your motives are. You know what? For me, it's I teach that to my daughter too. So I
Yeah.
teach this to women. It's called forming, FORM.
Uh-huh.
So if someone approaches you, somebody wants your hand in life, or even if it's a man, always talk about their family. Ask what kind of
Oh,
family they
yeah.
come from.
That's
That's
a good point and true.
yeah, and then you want to talk about occupation because you don't want somebody just laying up on the couch. You need somebody to go out and earn some money and be productive.
Yeah.
And you don't want somebody. You want somebody like some of my friends said. Well, my husband don't like to do anything, or my wife likes to just stay at home and she's like sitting on the couch. Well, you need somebody who's active, so you're going to talk about that ahead of time. And then
Oh
you
yeah.
got to make sure you both are on the you have the same motivation that you're going to do. Like my wife and I have this motivation. It's called the law of pursuit. So we pursue each other every week.
Oh yes. That's nice. Like couples that still date each other and
Yes, we
take
do.
each other on dates and
Yeah, we do.
court each
Every
other in marriage.
yeah,
I
we
like
do.
that.
I
Yeah.
pursue her, and we also have another law called the law of priority. She's my uno number one. It's good at home, so I don't need to roam. It's a beautiful thing.
Good at home so he don't need to roam. Do you hear that, guys?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I always say when you already have the queen, why would you want to go sleep with people in the kingdom?
I'm gonna start saying that to all the ethically non-monogamous people that hit me up. They're not gonna like it. I'm sick of it though.
Well, what you don't know what you have to do, Veda, and I
Mhm.
share this with you live, honestly. When you show them that you're a person of value, then they
Mhm.
won't call you no more.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
We
I
also
got
have
show
we
'em a
also
little.
have the we also have the law of possession. Everything that we have, everything I earn, everything I will ever be is hers.
Oh, right, because you share everything.
Everything. 100%, 100%. Nothing comes in our home that's not ours.
I
And
love
then the
that.
last one is the law of purity.
The law of purity.
The only one that gets to sleep with the queen is the king.
No ENM, guys.
No, none of that. We don't do any of that stuff. And I tell people all the time, do realize this. Whatever you sow, you will also reap. Do not violate people's family, but more importantly, don't violate yourself. Because listen,
Amen.
when you violate you, you have to live with it.
That's the truth.
So that's what we mean by don't try to take someone else's husband, don't try to take someone else's wife. There are people out there, if you want to value commitment, always honor other people's commitment.
Yeah. Well, I don't want anyone's spouse, so
Yep.
don't even worry about that one.
No, not you. This is for
No,
the
I know, but
whole.
I'm saying check mark for at least for that one for me. I don't need to worry about
Yes.
that.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
I've never desired things like that, like aren't mine,
Yeah.
like in that way. I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
Well. maybe
Well,
sometimes.
but it shows you how much people devalue themselves.
Yeah.
I travel all over this country, and I always say to people, "Hey, listen, if you think that getting involved with someone who's married, then you devalue yourself." So I will always tell people all the time is, let me explain something to you. Because I'm a person of value, I don't take discounts.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Hey,
I'm just gonna say
listen,
that from now on.
huh?
I was like, no discounts. I'm gonna tell
No
that to this
discounts.
guy Imran. Just kidding. I will
No, no.
not be responding to Imran. Anyhow.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When you become a person of value, people will not come around you because you're a person of values. That's the difference.
Yeah.
That she needs
Mm.
handmade hot chocolate with gluten-free chocolate chip cookies.
You're darn right I do, especially on a Friday.
Yeah.
Thanks, Desiree. Come for the river and bring the cookie ingredients. Actually, I
So
think we have all of
so
them.
so so make sure, Veda, do you only have PayPal or do you also have Cash App?
Oh no, I have all of the cash things.
Okay.
So
Could you please drop your Cash App into the
yeah,
chat for me, please?
yeah. Let me find my phone so I actually look it up right because I know there's a dash. Where is that cellular device? Somebody text
Venmo,
me.
take me to
Oh,
the
there it is.
river.
Gosh, I haven't known where my phone has been all broadcast, which is fine. I haven't needed it, but never mind.
You guys are funny. Thank you, everyone. Des, Paul,
Oh,
Mark,
great.
Andy, all you people, Paul, all of you in here. Thank you so much for this moment.
From this moment, as long as I live, I will love you. Oh, I guess it's just Veda Ashley after all of that, getting my other phone out, but it's not a functioning phone anymore.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it.
It looks like this.
Yeah. Okay. Tap it in. Is it a dollar sign?
Yeah.
So, dollar sign Veda?
He's been asking me to do this for like 5 minutes. Yeah.
No, no. Just tell me what. Oh, there it goes. Veda. Okay, it's right there. You already put it in.
Yeah.
Is Ashley your middle name?
No. It's the
Just a name you
last
made
one.
up?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I was given the name Ashley.
Oh,
So
that's your given name. Okay, thanks.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Friends with facts.
I have to go back and serve because
Oh, nice.
I'm in the funeral service, so I have to go back
Yes.
and serve.
Oh my God, we're going back to that. Now I'm getting starstruck again by your profession. Full
So
circle.
just remember the first three letters of the word funeral is fun. We
Fun.
celebrate people's life. We don't mourn their death. So just remember, there's two doors in a funeral home: the front door and the back door. The back door is where the honoree comes in. The front
Mhm.
door is where all the guests come in. So we greet the guests. Thank you for being a guest.
Thanks, guys, for being a guest too. Thank you.
What do you say?
I said thanks, guys, for being guests as well, and then I said thank you to you.
Exactly. Thank you, Veda. Appreciate it. I grateful for the opportunity to talk to you.
Likewise. See you soon. See you around the
See you.
haps.
Yeah, I see you on the Hap streets. Thank you.
Bye. Oh, guys, I had a guest. I'm back. Oh, thank you, Dr. Dan. See ya, Edward. Impressive. Yeah, I know. I was just telling him in the chat that I am very, very intrigued and fascinated by his occupation. And next thing you know, I was getting to look inside of the funeral home. Yesterday, I saw him in a broadcast and he's next to the caskets. So, as someone who's a little bit morbid, I, naturally, anyways, I'm reeling. How did I meet him on Haps? Sometime you will pop up, Mr. Gage. I don't doubt that. So, I need to take a bio break because I drank my whole coffee on the chat with Edward. Yes, Andy, that's fine. Morbid humor me away. Hello, Desiree. Are you on your way to the river? Oh yeah, bio break for me. You thought of another request. Ghost by Ella Henderson. I don't know that song. Desiree, stop tempting me with snacks you know I'm gonna like. You don't even know my snack type, yet you do know my snack type. How is it you know everything I like to eat? I stopped Vivaldi to yell at you, Desiree, because you're a tree. God dang it. Mark Gage, I don't think anyone's PayPaling me, but I appreciate you copy and pasting that several times. Let's shake things up, shall we? I am in a star shirt after all. Does that scare you guys when I have these sharp movements online, like this? A little bit pigeon-like? Edward says that I'm an eagle, not a pigeon, so I should probably stop moving like that. I just can't stop. There's something about watching myself in the live view to then the broadcast view that makes me move like that. You know? I mean, you probably don't, because I don't really see anyone else cocking their heads in broadcast. Desiree, are you on your way? Joe, darling, are you still in here? Andy, are you in Scotland? I touched my lightsaber, but it's okay, because I just survived my last burn, and when they fixed me up in space, guess what they did? They made my hands bionic, and now I can touch anything. Vada checks are in. I haven't had my phone on me all broadcast.
Watcha. I tried to say watcha to you earlier. Anything? What? Anything?
Everyone always says that they want a lightsaber fight me, but when push comes to shove, it never gets organized. Even Pablo wanted to do it. And then, when it got too real, guess who was too much of a scared baby to fight this Sith Lord love child? That's right, I am fighting for the dark and the light, so it's kind of hard to beat me. Pablo didn't realize that. I think he thought I was just like, you know, some chick with a lightsaber. There's a lot of those. But I'm not. I actually don't really use lightsabers much. It's just kind of for effect. I like things that light up. You think I need a lightsaber? Darth Vada does not use her father's weapon of choice to fight. Just to get your guys' attention every now and then. Am I frozen? Frozen? You cannot defeat me. I have destroyed many a 8-year-old, says Molly B. Why are you destroying 8-year-olds? Is the first question. Oh, you like Anakin? How much do you like Anakin? Desiree? And do you know what happened to him? You know what happened to Anakin, don't you? Things didn't work out so well for Anakin, Desiree. I'm not sure why you would put your faith in that when you know the storyline. But then again, you think death is sexy. The best part is the girl that walked by the house didn't even take a second glance at my lightsabers in the air. What's wrong with her? What a fun Friday. Huh? I've never seen her before. But I also don't think she was really looking. Well, hello, David. You just missed my lightsabers, and they don't come out much. That's what happens when you get here late. I believe she did have a device out. But she looked, I thought. I don't know Friday I'm in love. But I feel like we did talk about love a lot with... You got lost in the Ethernet. Was it 100 feet long? Am I frozen? Oh my God, I look ugly frozen. Why am I doing that so much today in this broadcast? I keep freezing in horrible faces. When I was trying to be so serious with Edward and, not look like a complete loon. But, Edward said not to give up on love. But he also said I'm still married, which is kind of confusing. So I'm just going to start singing it out to the universe. I do have a boyfriend. I didn't know how to tell Edward that. I have a boyfriend. It's confusing, Hello, Desiree. You're on your way, right? Great. Also, was it 100 feet of Ethernet? Because I got lost in that really badly. I'm chopping up occasionally? Wait, I am? Am I actually chopping up occasionally? I'm not going to sing if I'm chopping up. That's embarrassing. Maybe me chopping up is saving me from embarrassing myself. He didn't say you were still married. He said that once you've been married, you don't go back to single. So I'm not single? So like when I meet somebody, I get it, but I don't. You know what I mean? Is it chopping so bad? I'll just sing through it. I need to sing. I'm too manic after my interview with Edward. Is he an undertaker? Did they use that term? I should have asked. Well, yeah, I can't go back to 23-year-old girl at anyways. I want love, but it's impossible. A man like me, so irresponsible. I was told we can't be defined. So why do I have to say I'm divorced and I can't love? Shot full of holes. My single life, it just feels cold. But luckily, I'm not single. Tough enough around my heart, but I want love. Oh, you did? Just a different kind. I want love, won't break me down, won't break me up, won't fence me in. I want a love that don't mean a thing. That's a love I want, and I want love. Thank you for the Hapsfall Award, Mr. Gage. I want love on my own terms. After everything I've ever learned, me, I carry too much baggage, and I've seen so much traffic, but I want love. But Des is a tree, Doe darling is in England, and Andy is telling me that I'm a Vada, and that's it. That's the love that I have to offer, being a Veda or something. So bring it on. I've been bruised. I take iron though. Don't give me love that's clean and smooth. You hear it? I'm ready for the rougher stuff. You didn't know I was a rock star. I have stars on my shirt and rocks in my pants. Shoes? Does that sound like a drug reference, or that I have crap in my pants? Man like me is dead in places other men feel liberated, and I want love, just a different kind. I want love, won't break me down, won't break me up, won't fence me in. I want a love that don't mean a thing. That's the love I want, and I want love. That's right, guys. amethyst or rose quartz is fucking tough, but you know, I feel like those two are almost on par with each other. God, it's tough because I want to say amethyst because I have yet to achieve whatever piece of amethyst I want. Hello, Breezy from Twitch. And rose quartz is my birthstone, one of them. So I try to lean into that a little more. Is this a fact that's interesting or not? This grandma right here was the grandma that got me my first crystal, which is right over here, which is a piece of rose quartz. It's a really small little thing, but you just look up your month. So what's your month, Andy? We'll find it. Most people actually didn't even show the thing. So here she is. And this is I've had this since I was 9. So for me, January. Oh, I think you're amethyst. Wait, you might be garnet. You might be garnet. You're garnet. Andy. Fun. You're July. So you're a ruby. I think July's ruby. Well, I'm going to sing you guys a song about divorce. Okay? I don't know how many of you guys have been divorced, but I've been divorced, and I'm apparently still married, but Andy says I'm not. So, what's this deal? Hi, David! So I never really knew you. God, I really tried to. Blindsided, addicted. Thought we could really do this, but really I was foolish. Hindsight, it's obvious. Talking with my lawyer, she said, where you find this guy? I said, some people fall in love with the wrong people sometimes. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. You can think that you're in love when you're really just in pain. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. In the end, it's better for me. What's the moral of the story, guys? It's funny how a memory turns into a bad dream. Well, running wild turns volatile. Remember how we painted our house just like my grandparents did? So romantic, we fought the whole time. Should have seen the signs. Talking with my mother, she said, where you find this guy? I said, some people fall in love with the wrong people sometimes. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. You can think that you're in love when you're really just in pain. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. In the end, it's better for me. What's the moral of the story, babes? The moral of the story is a little more rhyming, I'm just saying. Huh? You don't like it? It's not a rubbish stone. A garnet's beautiful, Andy. I used to think the same thing about the rose quartz. They say it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. That could be a load of shit, but I just need to tell you all. Thank you for the rose, David. Some mistakes get made. That's alright. That's okay. You can think that you're in love when you're really just engaged. Some mistakes get made. That's alright. That's okay. In the end, it's better for me. What's the moral of the story, guys? Some mistakes get made. That's alright. And that's okay. You can think that you're in love when you're really just in pain. Some mistakes get made, that's alright, that's okay. In the end, it's better for me. That's the moral of the story. Ooh, 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 Kelsey, the song is called You Don't Gotta Guess. Take a wild guess. Andy just said it.
The moral of the story. Good job. You're resourceful. Did you Shazam that? Ish.
We all have to go through pain to be in the better place in the AOL Instant Messenger. That's right, David. And it's true. Without pain, there is no gain. With every ounce of pain, there is a lesson to be extracted if you so choose to look for it. To err is human. Indeed, Mr. Daly. Hitting the nail on the head with that one. Being married gives you authority? How do you figure? I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't get it. I smart. Yeah, you are. How do I have 83 texts? Oh, this is my old phone. I was like, shit, it's not actually on. But five. Look at this old photo. My friend sent me. Don't mind this old cracked thing. Trollops in the night. That's nightlife. Hmm? You have to hold your own with your partner and keep a house in order. Oh. All right, guys, how are we doing? 2 hours in? I feel like I've been here forever, but yet haven't been here at all. Simply because I know I didn't actually entertain you guys for the full 2 hours, but yet it somehow feels like I've been here for even long. I don't know that song, Mr. Gage, but Kelsey, I will try, but I'm really, it's bad. You should have heard my voice cracking this morning at like 9 a.m. trying to sing this song that Kelsey wants me to sing. What's it called again? What's the song called? I literally can't think of it right now. No, I don't drink. What is the song called, Kelsey? Doe, I think. Like, in what way? What looks wrong? And then I'll address it. A million reasons. Can I just sing like the first? Yes, I need a reset. That's it. Maybe I'll take a swig of green juice real quick. My body will like that. And then I'll think about the first line of the song. When she goes up high, my voice cracks. What is Doe love? Tell me everything Doe loves. Yes, in the kitchen. Meet me in the kitchen. Thanks. I'm hugging you. Why is my sweatshirt on the ground? Like, manic mania has gone on. It's really unfortunate that Peter and Pablo never came into this broadcast today. Let's go. The hug is not done. I need a part 2. Thanks. All right. Kelsey? You don't have to, no pressure. Whatever, you've just asked it a million times. I'm going to sing the first. A bearded dragon! Oh, I miss my bearded dragon, Nastasia. She's still alive. Shout out to Nastasia. She stayed in LA. Thank you for the haps hug. Kelsey, this is a work in progress that I'll probably never get to. You know, the verse part where she really belts it. The thing that makes her a gaga. I love Gold Dust. You're giving me a million reasons to let you go. You're giving me a million reasons to quit the show. You're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. If I had a highway, I would run for the hills. If you could find a drywall, I'd be forever. Hang on, we'll do that. Learn the lyrics. You guys thought I was just going to blast it out perfectly? No. Crazy heads. We can pretend to sing the first verse very good, and then it gets splotchy. Ready? Here we go. You're giving me a million reasons to let you go. You're giving me a million reasons to quit the show. You're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. If I had a highway, I would run for the hills. If you could find a drywall, I'd be forever still. You're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. Ben, you're effing kidding yourself if you think I'm just going to blast that out. I don't have the courage. I got to do that in the shower with some steam. And maybe not hit my bong so much. I think my grandma throwing my bong on the ground when I lived in California was probably a pretty good indicator that at some point my lungs were telling me stop. It's like I've stopped breathing but completely aware. You're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. If you say something that you might even mean, it's hard to fathom which parts I should believe. You're giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Giving me a million reasons. About a million reasons. And this is when, I don't know, who comes in and does this part? Oh, thank you for the Haps Nightlife Award, Cecilia. We're practicing. So Valerie has had another name change, but it's not like Valerie is not her middle name. So in honor of Bill calling me Zeta all the time, that's actually Zeta up there. And Zeta Valerie is doing phenomenally well. Thank you for asking. I'm begrudgingly asking how the cacti are. Are they well? And also realizing I haven't given my aloe plant even a drip of water in too long. So, thank you for that. Good to see you, Cecilia. Good. I'm glad they're great. Are you still talking about Friday Night I'm in Love? What song is that? I know you've been requesting it all broadcast, Mr. Gage. So, just because I attempted to sing a Lady Gaga song that I have heard before. Oh, it's The Cure. You guys, that's really hip. I'm not as hip as you might think I am. I know I look really cool with this headband on and, you know, singing karaoke on a Friday night. Hip. Yeah. At Fred Meyer. Do you guys have those around you? Yeah. Stormy Weather, the song. I'm sitting on my phone. Who goes there? Oh, it's my neighbors checking in on me. They're so nice. I feel like I have eyes in the sky everywhere because their house is a little bit taller than mine, and so they can like see down, and they're really nice, and they're like looking out, you know, with like security to the right. It's halftime. How are they doing? Same bed, but it feels just a little bit bigger now. Our song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. When a friends talk about you, it does tear me down. I want them to stop, 'cause my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. I could have give you all my hours, and I had a chance. Take you to every party, is all you wanted to do was dance. And now my baby's dancing, she's dancing with another man. Good night, dear darling. My pride, my ego, my needs, my selfish ways. Cause a good, strong woman like you to walk out of my life. Now I never get to clean up the mess I made. And it haunts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like ooh, too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. I should have given you all my hours, and I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. And now my baby's dancing, she's dancing with another man. Oh, because I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know I'm probably much too late to try to apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know I hope he buys you all the flowers and like holds your hand and stuff and does all the shit that you want, right? Or if it's a boy or a girl, that's fine. I don't know what you're gonna wind up with. You're bisexual, so it could be anything. Just I hope you're nice. That goes to all of the exes. Don't pick trash, because I wasn't trash, so why would you go to trash after me?
Whoa, ego. Whoa, selfish pride.
We believe that family is also unique.
Thank you for the 10 cents. You know I love when the men throw dimes at me. And also for the Peace Award. Vada, I've met a lot of people on Haps, so to date, you're still my favorite. Oh, really? I had no idea I was your favorite Paul Daly. Thank you. It's really nice. Wait, is everyone leaving at once? Should I just end the broadcast with you guys and we can all go together? Because it sounds like everybody in Europe's heading out. Kelsey's going to dinner. Oh, dinner and a show. Wait, you're already eating. And all the 10 cents are getting thrown at my face. So thank you for making me a dime piece again. I thought I never would be a dime piece again. You know, post-diverse. Especially now that I'm still diverse. Right? I'm not single. Did you know? What does that make me? A creep? Thank you for the 10 cents. When you were here before, didn't look you in the eye, just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. Thank you for the Rare Gem Award. You flow like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. Just kidding, guys. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice. Have fun. When I'm not around. Thank you so much. By the way, wish I was special. Thank you, James. You're so fucking special. And I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, she's running out the door again. It's a great question. Who would win? Kelsey in a wheelchair or me in the saber? Probably definitely Kelsey. She's scary as heck. She's running out the door. Kelsey's gonna kick my ass. Whatever you want. You're so very special. I chose my words better. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo, and I've always told people I was, and then they accost me for it. I don't belong here. Except I do belong here. This is my broadcast, and you guys belong here too. If this is where you're choosing to be, you know? It's Friday, and we don't go into any weekend without paying homage. Two Scoops isn't here, so that should be a big hint, an indicator into what we're about to pay homage to. And if he happens to enter, again, I know he was in here when I was having my interview with The Undertaker. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but I'm the commodian, so I'm just going to go with it. Yes, Vada interviewed today an Undertaker. Actually, I don't think he's the Undertaker. That's the one that does the embalming. I'm sorry. You know, the morbid fascination, I had so many questions, but I contained myself. So anyways, we have to pay tribute to the Queen of Queens, Miss Britney Spears.
Thank you, Paul. What spider? Oh, you're right. Thank God, Kelsey. I actually forgot about that.
Do you guys like Britney? I actually never ask. I don't care. Baby, can't you see? I'm calling. A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it. I need longer something. Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Lost it a long time ago, but then I found it now. And I taste of your upside on the way. You're toxic, I'm sipping under the taste of the thoughts I never made. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you're doing. Don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Lonely is taking over me. Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel it now? And it's time on the way. You're toxic and I'm, well, slipping. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Toxicate me now. That's right. We're all toxic. Intoxicate me now with your loving hound. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Thanks, Paul. Thank you, driver. Thank you, Brittany, for all that you do, always performing for us, keeping us entertained for almost 2 decades, maybe 2 decades. You know, Brittany's almost going to be 40 this December 2nd? That's right. That's going to be a big party. Get ready for December 2nd. Mark it on your calendars. She's a Sagittarius. Intoxicate me now with your loving wow. I think I'm ready now. Are you guys ready? Intoxicate me now with your loving how. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your love. I am waiting, but I guess I'm still married or something, or divorced, or not single, or... But there's hope. Always. But you know who didn't have a lot of hope? The ones that gave up. What am I talking about? He left no time for regret. Kept his dick wet with his old cigarette. And me in my head high, and not tears dry. I get on with my guy. You went back to what you knew, so far removed from all that we went through. And I tread a troubled track. My odds are stacked, and I go back to black. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to us. Thank you for the greeting. loved you so much. It's not enough. You loved blow when I love pop. And life is like a pipe, and I'm a tiny penny rolling up the walls inside. We only said goodbye with words, and I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You went back to her and I go back to. Black, 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 black. I go back to. I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to. We only said goodbye with words. I see David's here still. I died 100 times because I go back to black. I am so grateful for you as well, Kelsey. One might ask, wow, how can you see under those black shades? I'm glad that you're here, David. And it seems that you loved Amy. So you're now cooler in my eyes. Not that you weren't cool before. But, you know, anybody who appreciates Amy Winehouse, though a tragedy, is cool. I've been trying to leave to get stuff done. Do you want me to make you leave? It's a good time to go, Paul, because it's 2:22. So if you leave right now, you're leaving at 2:22. So there's that. But also, I'm glad you've been here. It's, you know, it always adds a lot. Gone. Oh, he's gone. Or 2:22's gone. Well, I guess you're stuck then. Never stop singing. I won't. I really like to sing. So, I won't stop. And it's 6. So you guys are enjoying your dinner. Some of you guys already. I'm about ready to start thinking about dinner myself. Not sure what. Probably rice and maybe like a Beyond sausage is in the cards. I also have avocados, so I need to eat those. Glad we could hash this out together. But it is 6, and I've been very open about how I don't have plans. So I laugh, but like yes, I will have nourishment, David. Thank you. I'm gonna have dinner, but I would like to have a broadcast to watch while I'm eating. That's always nice. Shall we take a little peek-see at the HAPS trending list and see maybe what broadcast I say we, but I mainly mean I, but you're welcome to join me, might go watch. I'm like, oh, Vada's Wonderland's on. That's fun to see. Okay, let's see who's trending. Vada. Okay, C.S. Murphy is live. I like him, but I feel like he might not be live when my dinner's done. It's 9 p.m. there. You're on the East Coast. Anti-vax mandate crowd confronts what? Under the guava tree. Unshaved boner. I'm sorry, I'm reading the HAPS options. Inktober, day 8. Bible study this week in gaming news. The chirpy show spooky. Acoustic covers. On Eagle's Wings. Where's the Power I Gave You? And Sabbath Eve are the options. And Colin and Michael light chat tonight. Oh, and Holistic Deb. Oh, and Lift Your Head Up and Command the... Oh, and I'm oxygening off some of my original art. Okay, sorry. I started reading the list at the anti-vax one, like it was the first one. Please draw me a card. Can I do it mentally? Thank you for the 10 cents, Gabrielle. Also, I think I say your name different every other time. Gabrielle. No, I don't. All right, Mr. Gage. Let me go get you the let me just stutter all the way to the deck of cards. I'm gonna do a crystal. Wait, you want? I'm doing crystal, whether you like it or not. Oof. Okay, why did I take that off? I'm actually cold. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Gage. Are you ready? Focus on the cards. Okay. Oh, I love... Oh my God, Kelsey. I have a sweet potato. Should I try to cook it? I've never made one. Let's actually look up how to cook a sweet potato. No, that is ADHD in its fullest. Kelsey, please remind me that after I've done the poll, that I need to look up how to cook a sweet potato. But really quick, can I preheat my oven? I'm still shuffling. I think I really want to try. I'm sure it's like really high temperature, so I'm just gonna preheat it to like 1,000,000 degrees. Okay, my oven is preheating. I'm concentrating on the cards. Kelsey's gonna remind me that I'm gonna try cooking a sweet potato. It's like some weird thing that I've never done. Isn't that weird? Oh, Kelsey, you'll enjoy this because you know Chrissy. So I actually bought sweet potatoes, and then this is when I wasn't living here yet, and I left them at Chrissy's house, my sweet potatoes, and that was going to be my first sweet potatoes. So she ate them, but this is my second go. If you pick blue calcite, I believe in magic. I don't know if there's a blue calcite. Is there a blue calcite card? Or just a calcite? Poke holes in it, wrap it in a wet paper towel, and throw it in I don't have a microwave, David, so I have to cook it in the oven. Yeah. Speaking of my Amazon wish list that everyone's trying to get me to pimp out, there is a microwave on it, but no one's got it for me. And that's the only way I'll get a microwave because I'm not buying one. Why? There's a lot of reasons why I'm not, but basically I'm done buying microwaves. So people keep telling me to do things and say that they keep giving me microwave instructions. I'm like, I can't do that. So I believe in magic, whether or not I pull blue calcite or not. It's not blue calcite, but that would have been really cool. Microwave is just a fast way. It's actually better in the oven. Oh, I don't mind waiting. That's why I preheated my oven while we're still in the broadcast. But I love that you told me the time. I actually won't forget that you said it's 7 minutes in a damp paper towel. I won't forget that. I assume I like wrap it in foil and it probably takes like 45 minutes, right? That's my guess. Do I just cook it like a potato? I don't cook potatoes a lot, but I have. Okay. Well, the oven is how I'm doing it. I'm a little shy to give you 3 items. Can Mark Gage zip it about the items on my wish list? Like, zip it. Here's a clear quartz. Jesus. And if you're shy to give me items, then there is a microwave. And I don't think you should be shy about that.
I have a couple personal items on my wish list, and people really are shocked.
It was not meant to be for public. It was literally a wish list that I made for myself. Like a wish list that I was making. And then Mr. Gage kept saying, do you have a wish list? Do you have a wish list? I said, no, I don't have a wish list. And he said, you should make one. And then I was like, wait, I do have a wish list, but it's just like a list of things for myself. So they're not in my cart, you know, like in my basket. So anyways, you never got your metal detector? Is that on your wish list? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get my microwave either. 4 sweet potatoes, scrubbed clean, 4 tablespoons butter, freshly ground black pepper. Okay, 425 on a baking sheet lined with aluminum foil. Prick sweet potatoes all over with a fork. Bake 45 to 50 minutes. Let cool. Okay, perfect. I have my oven preheating to 450 and my guess was 45 minutes, so it's a recipe you love. Thank you, Gabrielle. I'm going to make that. Season with salt and pepper before serving. I'm literally just going to copy that. Thank you so much. This is Mr. Gage card. We've gotten to it finally.
Mr. Mark Gage, clear quartz can be programmed with whatever qualities you desire. This makes it the perfect crystal for you, the person who needs to know what crystal you need. Even though you've gotten some blue calcite, I also think you should get a chunk of clear quartz. This crystal is full of innate possibilities. This card is asking for you to reflect on all that you would love to have and achieve. Make a list and then mentally infuse this card.
I'll infuse it for you.
Ooh, in aluminum foil on the grill. Yum. Molly always has the best food. Okay. Carry this card or crystal with you when you get your clear quartz. You can set realistic goals for yourself and repeat this ritual daily until your goals are reached. Then set a new goal.
That seems great. Mr. Gage, this is kind of how you operate. I feel like you have one goal like at the forefront at a time. And even though you have a lot of goals, you're very focused on the goal at hand, like each day. And I think that people can attest to it. Even within my broadcast, like you always have some sort of goal, you know? Yes, very magic, Mike. Remember, all is possible if you believe. Just make sure it's what your heart truly desires. Life is a journey, not a destination. Yum. Delicious. You guys want to hear something funny? I don't even know if I like baked sweet potatoes. I've never had one. But I like sweet potato fries and I like sweet potato chips. So I assume that I will like a sweet potato. And I've had like mashed sweet potatoes and stuff at like Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's potato time. Kelsey, when I complimented your potato, did you think I was making fun of you a little bit? Because I wasn't. Like, I literally love the potato. Or not like making fun of you, but like exaggerating my love for the potato art. Yes. I know. I'm looking for all the minerals and stuff from the sweet potato. Because I have a theory that my body might be low on some minerals and stuff. I also ordered a bottle of trace minerals because I realized that since I left California, I have not been putting trace minerals in my water. And that could be why my migraines have been 5 bazillion times worse than normal. So I'm hoping that helps them. And then maybe this eye will start like opening up more. I don't know. It's like when anyways, it is funny, but it's not funny because it's just something that makes me smile. I honestly had never seen potato art before. So okay, wait, I need to actually copy and paste this to my notes. Wait. Okay, good, there is a way. It's like, can I not copy this comment? Copy. Notes. New note. Yeah, that's how long it took me to copy and paste that, guys, because I couldn't figure out how to open a new note on my laptop for some reason. Not very good at my laptop. Well, guess what? Look, I'm guessing so much that I froze guessing. Just wanted to say thanks for your broadcast. They have helped me get through quarantine. Elliot Schmeliot, you've helped me get through quarantine too. All you guys have.
/ I'm very introverted and don't really like to leave, but, you know.
You've helped me transition to moving somewhere where I know no people, because I brought you guys with me. It made it a lot easier. You have a frame.
Wait, why would you tell me that? I love surprises. Did you sign it? Did you write to Vada?
Every time people give me art, they never sign it. / no one gives me art. Well, there was some art I was given, but it was like, anyways, not the same. It's not a potato, and I would hang the potato up. Hello from Pittsburgh. Okay, great. I need you to sign it to Vada and make sure you sign your name. Thank you. And if anybody ever wants to give me art, just please sign your little names on it so I can always think of you. Not that I wouldn't think of the potato, but all right. Oh, someone deleted their comment. That's okay. I'm going to go. I'm going to go tend to my potato. Unless you guys want to hang out here while I get my potato in the oven. Sounds like you said duveta, like it's a form of bed sheeting. Oh, like a fancy bed sheet? Well, Elliot Schmeliot, that could be our side biz, sheets. All right, I'll put my potato in the oven. Hang on. I gotta look at, wait, it's in my notes, so it's on my phone now. I don't think I'm gonna come back after I eat, but I'm gonna put my potato in the oven. BRB, thanks Gabrielle for the recipe. This is a sweet potato, right? Ring, ring. Molly? There were 3 different types. Like red, purple, and yellow. I'm gonna poke it with my fork, but the 3 different types. This is the size of all of them at the store. What? Molly? Molly! Oh my god, she said her cat was helping and then left. I'm not gonna stress out about it. Well, this is a red. Red. I wanted to know what kind Molly's growing. I can't look that up. Well, what I realized when I needed to know was like, I like all potatoes, so I'm probably like all flavors of sweet potatoes. You know? I also forgot actually how intense it is to hit these things with the fork, so I figured I might as well do it out here and hope I don't stab myself in the leg with this thing. I love the potato emoji so much. That's probably enough. I was just hoping Molly came back. All right, yeah, I actually got tinfoil yesterday when I got the sweet potatoes, but I didn't wrap them in the tinfoil. I just threw some down so they didn't leak everywhere. They meaning the one that I put in. Thank you, David. I'm gonna make a Beyond sausage. Have you had those? They're pretty good. David, we've come so far in 48 hours. Oh, you've never heard of Beyond sausages? They're really delicious. I was apprehensive at first over the sausage part, but it's like I ate one and I was like, it's okay, and then I ate another and I was addicted. It escalated quickly. You make a bunch of Beyond sausages for Christmas? Or sweet potatoes? Sweet potatoes. I was like, Beyond sausages haven't been around that many Christmases, Mr. Gage. God, it's cold in this state. I am just freezing. I can't even explain. Like, I think because my house is colder, it like doesn't insulate or something. I am utterly frozen to a bone, and it is like I was here last winter when it snowed, so I was not this cold. I might just be like really not acclimated. Yorkies are fucking weird. Got to see a picture of my friend's mother-in-law's Yorkie. It has to wear this thing for its like anxiety. Maybe you should put it on your dog's head. Apparently it helps. What the hell? Oh my god, look, I'm like Edward trying to show a photo. So Kelsey, maybe Buddy has this to look forward to in his future. I don't know. It wasn't not nice. I want to wrap my head in one of those things. It looks great. How is it not being nice? It might help him. Just suggesting something, you know? This is what they're doing to the dogs in California. So, no, this is Carrie's mother-in-law's dog, actually. Carrie Long Live. You guys might know who Carrie Long Live is, but that's her mother-in-law's dog. And it has anxiety, and apparently it wears this thing, and it chills. I can't believe no one told me to drink water in this broadcast. It's a first. Probably because I yelled at Kelsey for saying only Molly was allowed to say that. Guys, we have 13 minutes left because I'm not going to go past 3 hours. Any last final words, thoughts, things you want to express, get off your chest, request? You want me to sing? Oh, you don't have to ask me twice. What do you want? Please say something I know. Nothing new. Goodbye, Mama Leah. Love you. I know. Thank you, David. Maybe I'll eat my dinner in the bath. I literally don't know how else to get warm. Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Oof, going out with her. Not the smoothest. All right. I did say something that I did say nothing I didn't know, and I do know that one. I also know that I need to address that situation. Okay. Well, pay tribute to Dad. I literally said in the Haps takeover that I pay tribute to Dad every broadcast, and then I never even did. Wait, no, I did. I sang I Want Love. God, 3 hours. Forget. Key of G minor, please. What do I gotta do to make you love me? What do I gotta do to make you care? What do I gotta do when lightning strikes me? And I wake to find that you're not there. What do I do to make you want me? What do I gotta do to be heard? What do I say when it's all over? And sorry seems to be the hardest word. I like anything having to do with the moon. It's sad, it's so sad. It's a sad, sad situation. And it's getting more and more absurd. I love Bernie. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me that sorry seems to be the hardest word. Thank you, David. What are you used to people listening to? I'm so curious. Shout out to Bernie Taupin. I said, what are you used to people listening to, you know? It's a sad, it's a sad, it's a sad, sad situation. And it's getting more and more absurd. It's sad, it's so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me sorry seems to be the hottest word. What about potatoes? Oh, good. I'm glad. Am I frozen? Yikes. I have fiber optic internet. I don't understand. What do I gotta do when lightning strikes me? What do I gotta do? What have I got to do? I'm sorry seems to be the hottest word. That's so cool that you play rock and roll.
I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby.
My sweet potatoes cooking, Paul. Saw him dancing there by the record machine. I knew he must have been about 17. The beat was going strong. Play my favorite song. And next we're moving along, and he was with me, yeah, me. I could tell it wouldn't be long till he was with me, yeah, me. They're singing, I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take the time and dance with me. Oh, just torturing the people on Friday. So I got up and asked for his name. But that don't matter, he said, cause it's all the same. The beat was going strong. Play my favorite song. It's quite enough of that. This weather, you want warm food. I know, soup is what I had last night for dinner. And it was all that sounded good because that's how cold I was. And now tonight we're dealing with the same thing, but I'm actually making the sweet potato. Paul, you live in California, so damn. Granted, I know that California in the north can get very cold. Even Southern California can get very cold in the evening. However, Paul, how cold is it? Are you in the mountains? It's 57 degrees right now. Your wife's in Portland. And it's also 57 degrees in the Bay Area. So we're on par. 56. Where are you? David, are you in Washington? Where are you? What? It's 57 degrees everywhere, pretty much. 56, 57. So we're all dealing with mid-50s weather, oddly enough. All right. Well, it's time to wrap it up. And since Kelsey's here, I know that she'll be upset if she doesn't get, you know what you want, Kelsey, right? When I say I'm leaving. Shut up, Wheels Magoo. I'm moving to New Orleans. Thank you, David. Well, I'm cold, and you said it's 77. Have a good night, everybody. I can't wait to see you next time. Probably tomorrow, I think. I'm going to need you guys to keep me occupied tomorrow because my neighbor's going to be moving out. So I'll have all the windows closed, and we'll just be in here bunkering together. Maybe. Got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottle whiskey for the way. And I sure like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow. What do you say? When I'm gone. When I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my taco. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I never planned on singing this song every day, but Kelsey just insists, and the days I don't, she gets mad. I got my ticket for the long way round, the one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights to give me shivers, but it sure would be prettier with you. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my taco. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Yes, you do. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. Kelsey, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. This is not blasphemy. You're gonna miss me by my walk and miss me by my talk. Damn it. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Oh, hello, Nazim. Bye. Just kidding. I love you, Nazim, and I'm not leaving because of you, but it